Yo, what's up? This is Boxing Combo. I wanted to make a response on the 17 brand. I was going to write you a comment, but I thought it's better just to make a video on the Miguel Cotto versus Clottey. I think what 17 brand is saying is totally true. Clottey is solid, man. This guy is hard rock solid. His body, the way he gets in defense. I mean, you can see he just stood in front of he stood in front of Margarito with his defense. It kind of looked like Trinidad versus Winky Wright. You know how Trinidad has his great punching power, but what did Winky Wright do? He just stood in front of him in his defense, and Trinidad didn't know what to do. It was the same thing when Clottey fought Margarito. Margarito did not know what to do. And then all of a sudden, you'll see Clottey come out of his defense, hit him with that combo, and then go back to his defense. The thing was, you know, he broke his hand on that fight, and when they took off his glove, he could see his hand was broken, man. You could see his hand was swollen for real. So you can tell that if he really wanted to win that, if he had not broke that hand, he would have won that fight. I guarantee you that. So I look at Clottey, man. Clottey is so strong. He's so solid, man. I don't know. That is, for real. I have a lot of respect for Cotto, because you look at Cotto, he's on the level. I don't think he needs to fight with Clottey if he doesn't want to. If he didn't want to, he didn't even have to fight Margarito. But I think Cotto follows that Boricua tradition where, like Trinidad, you know, Trinidad, he'll fight anybody. Trinidad, you know, he fought anyone who was there. He fought Yappy, he fought everybody who was there. He went out and fought Hopkins. You know, that tells you a lot. He fought Winky Wright. Nobody wanted to fight Winky Wright. Hopkins didn't want to fight Winky Wright at that time. De La Hoya didn't want to fight Winky Wright, and Trinidad came and fought Winky Wright. So I think Cotto, he's that same type of person. He's not trying to dodge these fighters. He'll go out there and fight with the best, and you have to respect that, because he probably doesn't have to fight with the best. He could go on that Mayweather type style, where Mayweather looks for fights where he knows or he thinks he can win. You know, he doesn't go looking for fights that are risky. Because Mayweather, he didn't want to fight Margarito. He could have fought Margarito. Mayweather didn't want to do that, you know. But Cotto came along. Cotto ain't as big in terms of pay-per-view as Mayweather, and he went out and fought Margarito. So now he's saying he wants to fight Clottey. Well, Clottey's probably one of the toughest of the whole bunch. But is it an easy fight? Hell no. Can he knock Clottey out? I don't think so. I'm not saying Cotto can't defeat Clottey. I'm just saying that it's an incredibly hard fight. And Clottey, I like this guy because he's really strong, man. He's really solid, and he's not afraid of his opponent. He's coming at him. He's coming at him like an angry ass pit bull. The thing is with Clottey is that he stays too much on that defensive mode. That's what I'm looking at. He stays in that defensive mode, kind of like a Winky Wright. So if you would see Cotto fighting Clottey, it would be kind of like seeing Winky Wright fighting Taylor. I don't know if you guys remember that fight, where even though I think that fight Winky Wright won, but the thing is he just stays so much in that defensive mode. I think that kind of hurts him a little bit, because it makes Joshua Clottey look like he's kind of shy in terms of throwing punches. I'm not saying he's scared of throwing punches. He doesn't throw the amount of punches you need to throw in a fight. He's always on that defensive mode. So that's why I think that Cotto, just by throwing punches, moving around, and boxing, he could probably win a 12-round decision. Knock him out, I don't really see that. I don't see Cotto knocking Clottey out. Clottey, like I've said, man, this guy is rock hard solid, man. This guy's like a fucking statue. He's just standing right in front of you. I don't think you can knock him out. I do think Cotto can win a 12-round decision by boxing. Can Clottey knock Cotto out? I think that can happen. I think Clottey can knock Cotto out. So it would be an interesting fight. It would be a real good fight. I think a lot of boxing fans want to see that. Is it a smart move? A smart move? I don't think so. I think it would be better for him to fight Mosley. You know, he already beat him. It would be a big money fight, because Mosley is a big name, and he just came off beating Margarito, so it would be bigger. So I would look more in terms of fighting Mosley than Clottey, but if you fought Clottey, it'd still be a good fight. Like I said, my prediction on that fight, it's just too difficult to say, because it's a real difficult fight. You know, I don't think, if there's going to be a knockout, I think it would be Clottey knocking Cotto out. That's how I see it. If it would be a 12-round decision, I would lean towards Cotto. So it's going to be a good fight, and I was just giving that response to 17BRANDIFF. I really liked your vid, and all the vids out there, Blood, Booty, everybody, man. So peace, man. Boxing Combo, man. Y'all know, keep it real, baby.